I have a little time and it's nice and dry outside, so I'm going to crush some rocks. Here I have 40 mesh classifiers. Here's some sand, bits of crushed rock. I've already burned these. I put them in the fire to soften the quartz, make it more fragile. The gold will break out of it easier. Some of this stuff really sparkles in the sunshine. I'm working good looking ore like this. I think that's mica. I hope the sparkles come out in this rock. The gold is tiny in these rocks. Good looking stuff. I don't have anything better to do this afternoon than to crush rocks for fun. That's the kind of thing you do in prison, right? I've set it up to work backwards. This steel bar, the weight of it helps me with the leverage. It works pretty well. It's in my zone. I keep a plastic bag in here to keep the noise down. I put the gold ore in there, coming right up. Get the baggie on there to keep the noise down. And crush away. From here, it goes to 20 mesh. Anything that doesn't go through 20 mesh gets crushed again. I'm going to classify this crushed gold ore down to 40 mesh. Down to 40 mesh. It helps keep the screen clear if you bump it just a little bit once in a while. So you'd never know it, but it's 10 o'clock at night. 10 p.m. It's still pretty bright out. I'm going to have to let this rest for a while. I'll classify this out, but man, it's taking a lot of work to get to a pan. We'll see how much gold is in this stuff though. I have about half a pan here. Came from those crushed rocks. Crushing rocks by hand is a pain in the butt, tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and put this through. Give myself a little room. Good water direction. My little hose keeper. Put a little water in there. We want it wet. All the powder will float if it's dry. The glare is pretty bad. Well, I'm finding out some truth here. Not all gold ore has gold in it, that's for sure. There's some of the tiniest pieces. Some of this is a lot heavier than others. Some spoonful has lots of blonde sand in it and little specks of gold. Some of it is just sparkly. I don't know what the sparkles are. Burned quartz. The little bits of gold that are in there have been crushed out. I like how these trays are churning out all the light stuff. You'll see a line of black sand right at the top. I wouldn't dare try panning this. The gold is a powder, it would probably float right off. But with all this water action, it's staying. It's staying submerged. We'll finish this little bit up and snuffer them top trays, and see what we have in here. Well, I can see a few little pieces in here. There appears to be a little bit of tiny gold in there. We'll see what the snuffer says. Yep, little gold. That worked beautifully. In order for a snuffer to work right, it needs to be about half full of water. It needs to have some water in it to create the proper suction. That was easy. That's the one I just used. Okay. Get it all swirled down into one point. Kind of start an easy wash back. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. That's a lot of gold there. All that came from about a half gallon of crushed rock. I'm chasing gold.